think you can hide this too. And then this one. Ooh, this little X. No. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're going to talk about filling in your intent form and how to fill it out. You'll notice, first of all, that my screen is in my email. So double check your email. You should have an email from the TAEA, the group that does the V.A.S.E contest, to fill in your student intent form. You've probably already done a practice intent form. The practice intent form for this particular student is right next to me. He's the one who filled it all out. I did go through and help him revise. Right now I have his final revisions next to me. So this is just on how to input the form. It isn't how to fill it out. So be aware, make sure that you already have that with you so that you are ready to go. Anyway, so here is the email. I did the send it to me option. So if you cannot find this email, your teacher can resend it to you. They can also send it to themselves and then forward it to you if you don't have access to the email that TAEA is trying to send it to. That is totally possible. We can send it to pretty much whatever email you want, whatever one you have access to. Heck, you want us to send it to ourselves and then use our computer to type it in? That might be what you need to do. Anyway, but it's going to send you this link right here, student dashboard, blah, 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 gobbledygook. Double check that you are looking at the correct artwork for your intent form. This is especially important if you are doing two artworks. This student is, so I am double checking that I have the correct intent form. And then you click on here. It's going to load up your online intent form. So over here, student dashboard, right here, you're going to see all this stuff. Again, I'm going to double check that I'm looking at the correct artwork. And then I'm going to find the intent form and it says edit and view. One, I can only look at it. One of them, I can do both. This is also the place where you're going to go to upload your photo, your reference PDF, and say whether or not it's ready to go. So right now it's the intent form. So I'm going to click on this button right here, edit. Loading. Okay. Beautiful. So it does want you to maybe do this on a Word document first, just to double check your spelling and such. So that might be something you would like to do as well, especially if you're particularly bad at spelling, or if you are like me, who spells pretty good, maybe you skip that point. But always have your teacher double check. All right, so animation, interactive functioning, entry, video URL. Our school does have a YouTube. So if you have an animation, we will happily upload it to our YouTube so that your classmates can find it. If you would like us to keep it hidden, I'm sure we can do that as well. But you will need a URL to copy paste into here, which is that very first box. Oh, whoopsie. Double check that you have all of this correct. You're going to be checking whether it's 2D, 3D, your credits, your name, which will be right up here, and all of this stuff. If any of that's wrong, you need to let the teachers know immediately. You're going to fill in your artwork size. He has this one at home right now, so he has not measured it, but I'm pretty sure the measurement was something like 6 by 4 by 4. If I'm not mistaken, he can always come back and edit this later. We can edit it all the way up to the point that we submit it. So we're not going to be too worried about the rest of that. All right, so in here we have our sources. This is our very first box. We have 4 places that we can check boxes, here, 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 and here. On my student's intent form, he had both of these checked off. He needs to make sure that all of these exist, both of those checked off. He needs to make sure that he has those for his reference PDF, but this isn't working on the reference PDF, so we don't need them right now in this. So student research and application to work. This was his first box, and he is able to type that directly in. I'm going to do that really cute, really fast here. Be a beautiful. Oh my gosh, computer's slow. Sense. you can see here that there's a lot of room. He could continue talking if he wanted. Whenever you were filling out your intent form, it is a good idea to have a minimum of 2 sentences and a maximum of 5. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be typing in this for him pretty quick here all the way through. This should match what is on your paper pretty well. For digital applications, he doesn't have anything. So I'm going to put NA, stands for non-applicable, i.e. does not apply. And whenever I am done typing in everything, I'm going to come right down to here to this button. It says save entry. It will save it. I can come back in and continue editing it. So maybe if my measurements are off, I can go in and change that, etc. All of that is good to go. I just fill it in here. Once I've saved it, I will come back and you can see what the closing screen looks like if we need to have a closing screen. Yeah. Okay. All righty. So I have finished typing everything in. I'm going to go ahead and hit save entry right here. Da, 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 da. Research and application is 29 words. Ooh, there's a minimum of 40 words. So there's 2 places where he needs more. So he and I are going to have to go back in and edit that a little bit to double check. Luckily, this thing will check for us. So keep that in mind as you are working, ladies and gentlemen. There is a minimum. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and save this later after he makes his final little edits. He and I will probably do a little bit of that together just to make sure it sounds all cohesive. But we can still continue to save it and just come back later for it. All righty. Clicky, clicky. All right. Okay. All right, so we can return to the student dashboard and upload other pieces that we need. But for now, you know how to fill out the intent form. So that is all you need to do from this video. We will make another video talking about uploading those artworks and the reference PDFs and all of that. So be on the lookout. Bye, y'all.